Paul, yes, yes, yes. I found it interesting that you can get up to a fine of $250,000. Yes, for misprision of felony. Oh, up to 3 years in prison. In order to convict a defendant of misprision of felony, the government must prove a federal felony was committed. The defendant had knowledge of the felony, as in I emailed you what it said. That was committed. And the defendant performed either an affirmative act, as in refusing to enforce the law, of connection, or an act that concealed the true nature of the crime. And defendant failed to disclose knowledge of the crime as soon as possible. Ooh, as with the crime of accessory after the fact. Oh. Now, it could be that Congress doesn't understand. Misprision of felony requires that you inform law enforcement as soon as you know about a crime. Now, of all of those in the United States Congress, pooch, how many of you know anything about the crime of violating the United States Code, use of state court seals, pooch, the issuance of court orders? How many of those elected to Congress? Now, this misprision of felony, $250,000 fine and up to 3 years in prison. I thought about myself getting 25% of that. Oh, 25% of $250,000 for each and every conviction of all of those in Congress that thought that they didn't have to do anything. Now, are you going to require the laws to be enforced? I will sue, pooch, every member of Congress that has any knowledge of this crime of issuing court orders where they're violating of the civil rights of American citizens. Then I'll ask the court to fine you for the maximum amount, so that, well, 250,000, I'd get 10% would be 25,000. Yes. 20% would be 50,000. Yes. I'd get $62,500 every time. Now, when you add it up, okay, I'm sitting here with 90 cents in my fucking pocket. So did you want to stop covering up the felonies?